like to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this early edition of Lunchtime Conversations. Now I know y'all. I know. Y'all looking at me like urban. What the heck, man? Normally you do your lunchtime conversations at 12. You tripping today? What you doing, y'all? It's a lot happening in these YouTube streets right now. So I'm kind of balancing my time frame out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a whole lot going on in YouTube streets. So I wanted to kind of honor everybody time. I know, bro. I know it ain't lunchtime yet, bro. I know, I know. But like I say, I wanted to like honor everybody on time because there's a lot going on in YouTube streets right now. So um, I figured instead of me going at 12 noon, I do it as early as possible, and this is the earliest that I could do it, which is right now. But I promise y'all I won't be very long with this. But this is a very very important news that I want to share with y'all today. All right, this is very very important. Man, what's up with it, bro? What's up? What's up with it? But yeah, this is very very important news. Very important news. So yeah, I know, and that's part of the reason too. That's part of the reason too, because I want to uh I want to do my best to honor that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of adjust my normal times around the kind of fit around that and stuff because like I don't know how long your live is going to be, so that's why I'm adjusting around however you got your schedule. I'm adjusting around that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus there are other content creators that's supposed to be going live right around that time frame too. That you're going live too on Money Boy Trade. Like I believe Jordan Live. I believe he have a premiere going on that's going to happen around about 10:30. I believe. So I wanted to uh, be there for that too. Then also be there for your show as well, Trey. So yeah, yep. So it is. Oh, you going on a show at 10:10? Well, sure. I could have had my lunchtime conversation at 12, but oh well. We doing it now. We're doing it now. So anywho, Mark, what's up with it, bro? My bad. What's up with it, Mark? What's up with it? But yeah, I want to go on here on today because this is important news. It happened the other day, but I didn't cover it yesterday because a lot was going on yesterday. But I am going to want to cover it today. And this news here, this is right around on the area of Mad Militant. This is right around the area where Mad Militant reporting on news. On around the nation, around the world is dealing with political affairs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to talk about this because it's important for y'all to know about this, but at the same time, it's important, but it's not super important. But it is important, just so y'all need to be aware of what's going on. All right. So this news that I'm gonna share with y'all is dealing with Pornhub. I mean not Pornhub. I'm sorry, not Pornhub. I mean Twitter. It's dealing with Twitter. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. Memphis, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate you tuning in. But now that's an inside joke, y'all. Those of y'all who follow Twitter, y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause Twitter pretty much became Pornhub at this point. Cause like I could trust me, I could open up my Twitter account right now. I could open my one Twitter account right now. I guarantee it's gonna be like Pornhub for real. I ain't lying. Twitter off the chain. But Elon Musk he ended up purchasing Twitter. Yeah, he buys it. He buys Twitter. He ended up buying Twitter. How about that? He said he's not gonna be anything like Zuckerberg. Yeah, and we gonna get into all that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna discuss that. I may not discuss Zuckerberg as much, but I'm gonna discuss people who are affiliated with Zuckerberg decisions and stuff, decision makings and all this stuff, right? But I'm gonna talk about that too. Yeah, I am. I really am. But yeah, he ended up on buying it for real, y'all. So let me go ahead and share y'all the article, and we're gonna jump into this topic and stuff. All right, we're really gonna dive into it. Okay, let me share this with y'all real quick. Put myself on the screen this time, but I'll. All right, so according to the Wall Street Journal, the Wall Street Journal says this. It says Twitter Incorporated on Monday accepted Elon Musk's bid to take over the company, which will give the world's richest man control over the social media network, where he is also among its most influential users. Mr. Musk intends to take Twitter private as part of the deal. The Tesla chief executive promised new features and reiterated his push to soften Twitter's stance on content moderation. Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. He said in a news release announcing the deal. All right. The takeover, if it goes through, will mark one of the biggest acquisitions in tech history and will likely have global repercussions for the years to come, including possibly shaping how billions of people use social media. All right. So that thing that you want to mention about trade, that is absolutely true. That is a direct quote what Mr. Musk is saying. All right. So meanwhile, on the other hand, the Republicans, right? The Republicans happy that Mr. Musk is taking over Twitter, but however, the Democrats, they man, when I say the Democrats got triggered, the Democrats are triggered for real. They're like really triggered by this. So let me read this article to y'all. All right, it says this. All right, in Washington, Republican lawmakers who have criticized the company over its content policy applauded Elon Musk's deal to take Twitter private, while many Democrats said the acquisition shows billionaires have too much power and a need for more scrutiny. This is a great day to be conservative on Twitter, tweeted Senator Marsha Blackburn. She's a Tennessee Republican. That's your state, homie. that's y'all state. That's y'all state representative, Tennessee, Senator Marsha Blackburn. Congratulations at Elon Musk. Looking forward to a free speech oriented Twitter. Um, Republican Yvonne Harrow. She's a Republican in New Mexico. Now, Republican Jim Jordan out of Ohio called the proposal good for free speech and said that Twitter was likely anticipated a GOP probe of their practices if the Republicans retake the House in midterms. Also, little sidebar note. All right, sidebar note. Okay. Um, I know many of y'all too much not paying attention to what's happening in the political affairs, but I highly recommend that if you're able to, I highly recommend that you go out and participate in your midterm elections, okay? Because the midterm elections, this is normally the type of elections where a lot of people is not as engaged versus, you know what I'm saying, voting the presidential elections and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So these midterm elections is very, very important, not only for the country, but it's also important for the state that you reside in too. So pay attention to these midterm elections. If you're able to participate in the midterm elections, by all means participate in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is going to affect you, your community, and your state. Just want to throw that out there. Sidebar. Want to throw that out there. All right. Just want to throw it out there. Yeah, facts, Matt. Yep. Yeah, yeah, they did. They having a meltdown right now, man. They really are. They really are tripping, bro. They really are. They really are. All right, so ahead of this takeover approach, Mr. Musk has argued that censorship, not abusive behavior by users, is the company's core problem. Once again, Mr. Musk had argued that censorship, not abusive behavior by user, is the company's core problems. But then again, then again, Mr. Musk, I got called cap on that too. The reason why is because we're seeing that right now where people are abusing social media. We're starting to see that now. That's why we got all these defamation cases flaming up now. Tasha K and all these other defamation cases that's starting to flare up. So yeah. A position also embraced by conservatives. Others argue that strong content moderation, including bans and other sanctions on users who break the rules, is needed to tamper down disinformation and harassment. Facts. Some Democrats call the heavier taxes on billionaires and saw dangers in the concentration of power in their hands. This deal is dangerous for democracy, tweeted on Senator Elizabeth Warren. She's out of Massachusetts. Billionaires like Elon Musk play by a different set of rules than everyone else, accumulating power for their own gain. We need a wealth tax and strong rules to hold big tech accountable, she said. I think in general it's really bad for democracy to have a handful of rich people owning everything that matters to us, says Senator Chris Murphy. He's out of Connecticut. I don't get exercised by Elon Musk personally. He owns a bunch of businesses that frankly are really good for the world, but I just think in general it's pretty sassy to have a handful of billionaires having so much control over our life, whether they be good billionaires or bad billionaires. President Biden had long been concerned about the power of lower social media platforms, said Press Secretary Jen Psaki when asked about the deal. She said the president is a strong supporter of reform to the Section 230, enticing antitrust reforms requiring more transparency and more. Section 230 is a provision that spells out who is legally responsible for content on the internet. All right. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that being discussed in this article and stuff. All right, a lot of stuff. But one thing that I want to share with y'all is this. I want to share with y'all this, and I want to educate y'all about this. Well, let me put it to you this way. Do y'all are y'all aware of the what is known as the left wing and the right wing? Are y'all aware of that? I know Matt, he's probably aware of it. I know Mark, he's probably aware of it too. And maybe Trey, he may be aware of it too. So everyone else, are y'all aware of what is known as the left wing party and the right wing party? Are y'all aware of that? Do y'all even know what that means? Do y'all even know what that means? Okay, gotcha, bro. Gotcha. Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, Memphis. Yeah, for real, bro. I'm dead serious about that. Getting out and try to voting on midterms for it. If you're able to vote in the midterms, by all means, find out what's going on because in those midterm elections, not only the not only they gonna be voting certain people into office, but that is the time where they really be trying to sneak in them different type of propositions and stuff into the midterm elections. So that's why I'm saying these midterm elections way more important than the actual presidential elections, all right? Because that's what they do. They'll sneak in these little propositions that y'all don't even know about under the table. They'll do it. and these propositions get snuck on the table because a lot of people don't know about it, and so it's easier for a few people to vote it in to make it on law versus a whole community of people, especially if they know about it. So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to that. Pay attention. Just giving y'all fair game on that. But yeah, Mark, he said, yeah, I knew you would. I knew you would. He said both wing needs hot sauce. Yep. But yeah, let me go and educate y'all real quick. Just in case y'all don't know, I'm going to educate y'all real quick on it. Once again, I know the average person really don't be keeping up with, different political affairs, especially the political genre. But I'm going to just give you a synopsis of what this mean and what it mean for you as the citizen, okay, of this country, all right? So I got this article already queued up, all right? This article is basically giving you the difference between the left wing and the right wing parties, okay? So according to this article, it says the fundamental difference between left wing and right wing ideologies center around the rights of individuals versus the power of the government. Once again, it centers around the rights of the individuals versus the power of the government. Left-wing beliefs are liberal in that they believe society is best served with an expanded role for the government. People on the right believe that the best outcome for society is achieved when individual rights and civil liberties are paramount and the role, especially the power of the government, is minimized, okay? Once again, people on the right believe that the best outcome for society is achieved when individual rights and civil liberties are paramount and the role, especially the power of the government, is minimized, okay? Here's an example. Example of an expanded role for the government includes entitlement programs such as Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, universal health care, food stamps, which is known as SNAP, free public education, unemployment benefits, strong environmental laws, and other regulations on the industry. That's all we're left, all right? White wing ideology will favor market-based solutions to the solution that these government programs aim to tackle. For example, they encourage a freer marketplace for healthcare driven by consumer choice to the drive down costs, or privately held retirement accounts like 401k plans instead of government guaranteed social security. All right. Pork. We looking over it, man. We looking over it, bro. Yeah, man. He said capitalism rules. Gotcha. Yeah, it is. It is. It's pretty messed up now. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting messed up that way, Mark, because the evolution of us as men. The more things we do, the more things have to evolve. You know what I'm saying? The more we have to get rid of, old things and create new stuff. So it does pretty much is what it is. But this is a comparison chart, okay? And this will let you know exactly where the left wing and right wing policies are. Now, the left wing is liberal. The left wing is liberal. Now, the right wing is conservative, okay? Now, y'all may heard these type of terms when, dealing with, social media or whatever and stuff, or even on the media. You may hear them also use terms said, oh, you're liberal or you're conservative. This is what they're talking about, that you either want left wing or right wing. Now, the left wing, which is liberal, they believe their economic policy, they believe income equality, they believe in higher tax rates on the wealthy, government spending on social security programs and infrastructure, stronger regulations on business. They're on healthcare policies. They believe that the access of healthcare is one of the fundamental rights of all citizens. They support universal healthcare, the Affordable Care Act, which is trash, an expansion of Medicare and Medicaid. Now, their immigration policies, they believe a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, moderation on deportation or persecution of undocumented immigrants who are young adults and have no criminal record. And their education policy, they favor expanded free public education. Their abortion policy, they believe generally in the favor of unpenalized access to abortion and of both adult embryonic stem cell research. For state gay rights, they generally support gay marriages, support all anti-discrimination laws to protect LGBT against workplace discrimination. Gun rights, they're they're in favor of gun control, like background checks or waiting periods before buying a gun, banning automatic weapons, and disallowing concealed weapons. Environmental policies, they generally conservative, prefer to ban economic activity that may create jobs but could potentially harm the environment. Voter ID laws, they're against voter ID laws, citing undue burden on lower income groups, causing them to be disenfranchised, and the virtually no evidence of voter fraud actually occurring. Now, 23% of the population identifies with this party. Now, now this part is very, very, very important, okay? This part is very, very, very important, all right? This part here, the left wing or the left wings or the liberals, right? This group is associated with the Democratic Party, okay? Once again, the left wing or the liberal group, they are associated with the Democrat Party. Now you can also add the Green Party to this as well too, or also socialists to this too. But majority what people know about is that the left wing is associated to the Democrat Party. So everything that they believe in, this is what the Democrats believe in. Okay, all these things that I was on reading so far, this is what the Democrats believe in. All right. Now, this is why I keep telling y'all that it's very important for y'all to at least know basic politics. You don't have to know the full higher educational level of politics. Just at least know the basics of politics, okay? So you could understand the difference between these type of political parties, all right? Because just like it says 23% of the population identifies with the Democratic Party. That 23%, who is part of the Democrat Party? Majority of it is minorities. Majority of it is African Americans, black people. And this is all because black people or minorities don't know what the left or the Democrat Party truly represents. They only is affiliated with that party just because their mama or daddy was part of that party. I'm saying it again. They only affiliated with that party because their mama or daddy was affiliated with that party. And they mama and daddy don't even know why they was affiliated with the party. They only heard through the media like, yeah, we got to be Democrats. We got to be Democrats. We got to be Democrats. Because the Democrats care about black people. They care about us. So this is the reason why a lot of African Americans in this country are part of this political party, which is Democrats. All right? Let's throw y'all on some game. Now, also, the associate media and stuff, right, that's part of this party, right? And I want y'all to be aware of this. the medias that are part of this, and y'all could tell too. If you know basic politics about these political parties, you'll know. But the associated medias that are part of this is the New York Times, MSNBC, the Washington Post, and CNN. Okay. Now, here's some interesting proponents of this ideology of this left wing or the one Democratic Party. All right. The main ideology they associate with the Democrat Party is with Marxism. All right. Marxism comes from a sociologist known as Karl Marx. All right. See, man, I know about Marxism by Karl Marx because I have to know about it by being a sociologist. But yeah, Karl Marx is one of the pioneers of this ideology. All right, which is known as Marxism, which is also known as collectivism, which is also known as social democracy, federalism, and communalism as well too. If y'all know what all that means, by all means, do your research about it. I wouldn't mind telling y'all about it, but I know I don't have a lot of time to explain it. But yeah, y'all do y'all research on that. All right. Now, Karl Marx, he's a part of that. Francis Engels, you got Einstein, who's a part of this as well. Barack Obama, who's a part of this ideology. You got Francisco Hollywood. You got Barney Frank. Nancy Pelosi is a part of this. Norman Chomsky and Warren Buffett. All right. Now, the overall core beliefs of this is that minority rights, economic equality, gun control, environmental protection, expanded educational opportunities, social nets for those who need them. All right. So y'all remember when I did my live the other day, a couple of days ago, and I was explaining to y'all about Disney, right? And I was explaining to y'all why Disney was quote unquote up in their feelings. And the reason why is because the governor took away their quote unquote immunity and stuff, right? Because I don't know if y'all was aware of this, Disney had their own government power. All right. Disney had their own government power, but the governor of Florida took away that power because Disney started getting beside itself, start trying to go with this gay bill to where they wanted they want the teachers in Florida to start teaching about LGBT in their curriculum. The governor said, "Heck no!" And just for y'all cutting out, we taking away y'all want immunity now. Y'all business is gonna be a part of Florida now. That's basically the whole synopsis of the live I did the other day. But I'm sharing that with y'all is because this is how the way the left wing party operates. This is how they think. All these other like organizations such as Black Lives Matters and all these other organizations, they are a part of this left wing party. This is their ideology. This is how the way they think. All right. This is how the way they think. And as you see right here on this picture, on this little advertisement, Kamala trying to trying to take away gun control and stuff, which it is true. It's part of their belief. They want to take away your rights to bear arms and everything. They want to control that. They want. It's weird. They want everything to be this old rainbow unicorn fairy tale thing. That's basically what it is. All right. They want this whole entire thing to be unicorn, a fairy tale. No guns for nobody. Unity for all. It is weird. It is weird. It's really weird. All right. So that's the left wing. Let me explain to y'all about the right wing real quick. All right. So now, as you know, the right wing, they're considered as conservatives. All right. Now, the right wing economic policies, they believe in lowering taxes, less regulation on businesses, reduce government spending, balance the budget, all right, of the country, all right. They oppose government-provided universal health care and the Affordable Health Care Act. Thank God that they do. Favor competition to Medicare from private Insurance companies oppose Medicare expansion. No amnesty for undocumented immigrants. This for immigration policy. No amnesty for undocumented immigrants. Stronger border patrol and fence to check illegal immigrants. They believe that illegal immigration is lowering wages for citizens and documented immigrants. Their educational policies, they believe parents who want to homeschool their kids or send them to private schools should be able to get vouchers for opting out of public school systems. Generally not opposed to public education, right? Their abortion policy, they generally against abortion rights, support only adult stem cell research. For us, they gay policy on gay rights, generally opposed to gay marriages, opposed to certain anti-discrimination laws because they believe such laws conflict with certain religious beliefs and restrict freedom of religion, which that is true. That is absolutely true. Gun control, as I stated earlier about this fool right here, Kamala, strongly opposed to gun control laws, strong proponents of the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, believing it is a deterrent against authoritarian rule. Generally more the environment policy, generally more pessimistic considering economic impacts or environmental regulations, believe the free market will find its own solution to environmental problems. Voter ID laws for voters, identification laws to combat voter frauds. Now, 38% of this country is a part of this party. Meanwhile, 23% is a part of the left-wing party. 38% is part of the right party. 23% is part of the left party. Now, as y'all can guess, the party that's affiliated with the right wing is the Republican Party and the Constitutional Party. That's a little side note. People who are known as conservatives and stuff, right, are also affiliated with the right party too. But also people who are conservatives, they could let me rephrase that. The people who are conservatives, right? They are, you could say that they the best way to describe it is that they straddle the fence. All right. They can either be with the left or the right. They kind of right there in between. They're like neutral. So there are some policies that conservatives believe in on the left. There are some policies that conservatives believe in with the right. You know what I'm saying? But they just right there dead in the center about it, okay? So that's what it's talking about. When people say that, well, I'm a conservative, that's basically what they're talking about. They straddling right there dead in the middle between both of the political parties and both of the left wing and the right wing, all right? Now, the media that's associated with it is the National Review, of course, Fox News, the Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Times. All right. This is the reason why a lot of the information I share with y'all, not share it through, I try to share it with either or parties. I either will share it through the New York Times or the Washington Post, just to give you a perspective, or I share it through the Wall Street Journal or the Washington Times to give you a different perspective on that. You know what I'm saying? When I present this to y'all, all right? Now, people who are part of the ideologies, of course, Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, George Washington, Winston Churchill, George W. Bush, Mitch McConnell, Rupert Murdoch, Rush Limbaugh, rest in peace, homie, Tommy Abbott, and Mitt Romney. Now, the overall core beliefs is that they are limited at the national or federal level. Local government should have the most control over decisions affecting local populations, individual freedom and personal property rights. All right. So, all right. So real quick question, y'all. Since I'm explaining this to y'all, all right. Real quick question to y'all. Real quick. What do y'all just personally do y'all believe that in order for our country to thrive in prosperity that it needs to be, do y'all believe that we as the people should have overall say so about how the way I want country should operate, or do y'all believe that the government should have overall power about how the way our country should operate? Or last but not least, do you believe in the combination of the two, where the people should have power, but also we also should allow the government to have certain say so as well? Man, my words is all chopped up this morning. So what do y'all believe in? Put it in the one chat. What do y'all believe in? Just kind of curious. Well, while y'all thinking about that, let me jump into this real quick. This kind of important too. This is why I chose this article too. Just to give y'all a little bit of background and history of this, so y'all can understand it. All right. So these left wing or right wing words that originated in France. If y'all didn't know that, all right. The origin is in France. All right. The political term left wing and right wing originated back in the 18th century during the French Revolution. If you're not familiar with the French Revolution, everything that happened in that quote unquote saga, go ahead and research that. They are based on the seating arrangements in the French National Assembly. Those who sat on the left of the chair of the parliamentary president supported the revolution in a secular republic and opposed the monarchy of old regime. The people on the left were in favor of radical change, socialism, and republicanism, i.e., a strong French republic instead of monarchy. Those who sat to the right supported the institution of the monarchist old regime or ancien regime. Y'all research that as well too. The stronger your opposition to radical change and desire to preserve traditional society, the more you were to the right. Tradition, institutional religion, and privatized economy was considered the core values of the right wing. All right. So let's see what we got. Man, he said this: we the people should have power. Federal control means you're a slave. Okay, gotcha. Then Mark, he said, money runs everything. Mark just said F it. You like, just forget it, bro. Money just run everything, man. The hell with it. So if you got the funds, then you're in control. You're in control, straight up. I feel you on that, bro. Man, he said BLM wants federal control for those big dummies, that sit back. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you on that, bro. I got you. Now here's my and this is my personal perspective about it. All right, I believe that it should be I believe that it should be the combination of the two, but I believe that the overall decision making should be left for the people. All right. The overall end goal of the decision making for our country should be for the people, which is us. Okay. So certain policies with the left, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can honestly say that, well, I understand, I could agree with that. And it can be beneficial long as we have the right people in power to make it happen. Same thing with the right wing as well. It can be beneficial long as we have the right people with the right intentions in mind to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But here's another thing that I want to throw out there too. Now, I just stated a few seconds ago that I desire for us as the citizens to make the overall decision. But here's the caveat about that, all right? It have to be us as citizens with the right frame of mind to overall make that overall decision, because making that decision, that is like a weapon. That is like ultimate power. So it have to be entrusted to people are the citizens who have the right frame of mind, who have the best interests at heart for all of us. It can't be no person who have mental behaviors, you know what I'm saying, who's not mentally sound, you know what I mean, trying to make these decisions for us or helping us to make these decisions. Because that be the case. This whole country would be chaotic, extremely chaotic. But yeah, that's my perspective about that. That's my perspective of belief about it. So you can pretty much say that Urban is pretty much is conservative, and in these political matters and stuff. I'm more so is whatever works the best for us, then do it. That's my end goal about that. Wherever works for us the best, then do it. If it's beneficial, if it's not deterring anything, if it's not causing no unnecessary drama or anything like that, then by all means do it. Make it work. Let's make it happen. But if it's doing the opposite of that, then yeah, I'm against that. I am against that. We should have our freedom and rights to do, whatever it is that we want to do in this country, period. That's what we should do. But that's my stance on that. All right. That is my stance on that. Now I was going to go into detail to read about these on different other things and stuff, but I made this say this for another live, y'all. Yeah, I may say this for another live because this information is really interesting that I really want to share with y'all, but I just don't have a whole lot of time to do it right now because I have to do some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I may do a follow-up live and just start really going into details about this. And what I may do as well too, y'all, I may do this Mark and Matt. I may open up the panel when I do this again, open up the panel with y'all too. Y'all could come up and we can have a panel discussion about this as well. How did that sound, gentlemen? How that sound? We could open up the panel and have a panel discussion about this the next time I do this. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Mark. That's why we need people who are the most sound mind, who's the most sane. I put it to you that way, who ain't extremely narcissist. But yeah, all of us is on narcissism in one way or another, bro. All of us are, to be honest. All of us have a narcissist trait. You know what I'm saying? All of us. So anytime, yeah, facts. That's what's up. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have this. We're gonna have this discussion again, and we're gonna really start digging into politics and stuff. Mad, he been getting on me talking about politics and political stuff, but I just been putting it on the back end and stuff like politics, politics, But now it's a lot of stuff that's really going on that I'm believing more than anything that at least it's beneficial for us to use our platform, and that's what I'm gonna do to use this platform to at least educate people at least about basic politics. You don't have to know the extreme version of it, but just know the basics. That's it. If you know the basic, then you'll understand everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just by knowing the basic stuff, right? So that's going to be my goal. That I'm going to start presenting this to people. I'm gonna open up the panel where I get people like Matt and you too, Mark as well, where we can start talking about this for real and putting this information out to people. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So with that, on that note, y'all, say I appreciate y'all tuning in for real and support me as well too. And what I think about what you sent to me last night, I haven't watched it yet, man, unfortunately, because after that whole craziness last night, after the whole craziness last night, I was doing a lot of work on my platform and stuff too, through Streamlab. So I actually added some more stuff to Streamlab and stuff. So I haven't had time to look at it. But as soon as this live is over, I promise you, I'm gonna look at them videos. Everything you send me, I do look at, by the way. But yeah, I'll guarantee you that I'll go back and look at them videos and go from there. You'll never know. I'll probably end up doing a live about that. You know how I am. But all right, y'all. Say I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope the information that I'm sharing with y'all it'll be beneficial to you. That's to give you a different perspective about things that's going on, especially with Elon Musk and the Twitter thing that's going on too. Once again, I want to reiterate this because it is very, 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 very important. These midterm elections is coming up. If you're able to participate in it, by all means participate in it, or at least know what's going on in your state that you reside in. It is very important. Okay, all right. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, y'all. And like always, y'all continue to fight fate with faith, and I will see y'all on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.